We like to say there's always a Houston connection, and this next one is right on track.
Yeah, she is
like
no
that?
stranger to the fast lane. She is a dominating force in the NHRA drag racing circuit with the trophies and titles to back it all up. Please welcome the current NHRA Pro Stock World Champion and proud Houstonian Erica Enders. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Great to
It's
meet
great to meet you.
you.
By the way, most successful female driver in NHRA Pro Stock history. That's quite a title. Has it sunk in yet, or is this just, another day at the office?
A little bit of both, really. It's kind of a pinch me moment because with winning our 5th title, we join the best in the group. Bob Glidden, who's a 10-time world champion, Warren Johnson, and Jed Coughlin, who is my teammate, and Greg Anderson. So my name is sitting next to these guys that I was like fangirl over when I was a kid.
Right. I mean, that you looked up to, right?
Absolutely.
When we talk about your stats and we're looking at this video, okay, first of all, I was asking you, how fast are you going here? Like, how fast are you going?
So top speed right there is about 215 miles per hour. What's cool about it is it's a clutch car with a 5-speed Liberty. I have to manually shift it, and we are from the start line to the finish line is just under 6.5 seconds.
Whoa.
So it happens really fast.
And tell us how your body is feeling during a race like this.
It's pretty intense. The stress level is ultimately pretty high, but it's fun. It's kind of like one of those crazy roller coasters, like getting prepared is the click, 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 and you get to the top where you just put your arms up and scream on the way down. That's when you let the clutch out. But
you're not screaming.
No, I'm not screaming. I'm trying not to mess up and do the best that I can. But it's the ultimate dream come true for me.
It is really awesome. I mean, to see that, to hear all the details, and again, you now have 43 career victories. How did this all start for you, Erica?
It started, my sister and I, growing up watching our dad drag race out at Baytown. And when we turned 8 years old, NHRA came out with a junior drag racing league where kids from 8 to 17 could drive. That age has since been lowered to 5. So these kids are getting a really early start on our sport, and I've been doing it for 31 years. So.
Was there ever even a question for you, Erica, that this would be your life's work? Or in the beginning, at 8 years old, did you think it was just a hobby?
That was my goal. Like when other kids were saying, I want to be a doctor and a lawyer and an astronaut, I want to be a race car driver. And that's what's cool about being a kid, is thinking that you can actually dream these dreams and they'll happen. And with the right people and growing up with parents that put us first, it was kind of a great road, and I'm so blessed to be living my dream.
Absolutely living your dream and doing it so wonderfully as well. Fun fact, you were the subject of Disney Channel's original movie, Right on Track.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, what was that? I mean, because besides doing what you wanted to do, all these other things are coming your way.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. It was during a time when Disney was doing a series of movies about females in male-dominated sports, and one of the executives picked up a People magazine that my sister and I happened to be featured in, and it was 5 years from the phone call till the time the movie was released. But we filmed it my senior year in high school, so it was a really fun time in my life.
It's so cool. And you also mentioned the guys, the men that you looked up to, who you now are kind of eye to eye with. But what about for the women, the young girls that are coming up in your sport? I mean, you're reaching down and really sending a message that they now have a female driver to look up to.
Yeah, absolutely. And I definitely remember that feeling when I was on the other side of the ropes, getting Shirley Muldowney's autograph and Angel's autograph and the females that came before me in drag racing. So I recognize that kind of sparkle in those young kids' eyes, and a lot of them have seen the Disney movie, so it kind of puts it all in perspective.
Erica, was there ever a time in your life or career where you felt that people were talking about you, underestimating you, simply because you are a female?
I would definitely say so. I feel like being a female in a male-dominated sport, whether it's drag racing or any other form of business, you have to kind of dig your way up to ground zero before you're even looked at, and you're judged under a different microscope. And that's something that I try not to focus on, but being a race car driver, that's a question that you always get asked, is what's it like to be a female in it? Well, I don't really know any different, but it was definitely a tough road to hoe, and there are a lot of naysayers and a lot of chauvinistic interesting fellows that I've had to meet along the way, but it just makes the journey that much more interesting.
Oh, that much sweeter, right?
On the other side of it, it's got to feel so good.
For sure. And are you seeing a little bit of change? You must see by now, right?
We've finally earned their respect, and we've done that with our on-track success and how we've handled ourselves in the media and in other areas of our life. So we try to try to just kind of push that to the wayside.
For sure.
We're out of time, but before we let you go, it's clearly been a dominating season for you. What's next? It seems the bar is getting higher and higher.
It definitely is. The goals are changing, and we had an amazing season in 2015 that I never thought we could trump, and we did just that this year. We had 10 victories, 13 final round appearances in 19 races, and we just crushed them. So I think we just keep our foot on their throat and keep going.
Oh, I love that. And show the bling, by the way. I know you split your time between here and Oklahoma. We have not heard the last of you. And I feel like the next time you stop by Houston Life, can we just have you drive around in Houston traffic with us? I think that would be fun.
Sure, bring a car.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll
right.
be fun. Just zipping out of traffic.
Erica Enders, thank you so
guys.
much, and congrats.
Congratulations. Lovely to meet you. We do have a